Hi everyone, last time we had a look at viewing clashes, and today we are going to be assigning issues to them. What you can see in the model over here is that there are per type, there are some clashes that are indicated here. The interesting one is with the curtain wall, where we've got some mullions and some panels that are both applied. With the mullions we are going to create an issue. So to create an issue, we identify the clash, then we click on create an issue, and then what we need to do is place a little pin, and that pin will then indicate where a person is supposed to look. So in this case, it would just be indicative of a typical clash that's going to occur, and the user would have to go and fix all of those instances. We can say that it's applied to or assigned to a specific person, and then also a date when we'd like them to fix that, and that is what it looks like. And once we've done that, it disappears from the page. It goes into the issues part, so the clash itself disappears and goes and sits in the issues. And then over here we can see we just need to do that for each and every clash. In this case, what we are saying is it's not a clash. So we're saying it's not an issue. And why is that so? Because when we fix the mullions, then the panel is automatically going to be fixed. So we don't need to see that as an issue, where one issue is going to manage two issues in that case. And then lastly, we can see there how the columns are interfering with the walls, and that then also we can create an issue for. And then once that is done, then we are ready to go and fix the model. Right. It's really easy to navigate and to view and to see these clashes, and it's actually a real pleasure to work with those. So one would envisage this, we have the clashing open on one side of the screen. Maybe you've got two screens, and then on the other side you might have your Revit model open, where you will be fixing these clashes as you are dealing with the issues. You can also do them individually if you would like, but in situations where they're all really the same, it's easier just to do that per type. It's faster, it's easier. You can of course put a explanation in there, but usually I would even suggest that the modeler or the author, the BIM author, would have an idea how to fix these issues anyway. It's not meant to take a lot of time. It's just meant to indicate for someone where they must go and fix that model. And should we click on the clashes, on the issues, then we can see that there are some issues that were created. And of course we've just created those, so we know what they are. But that is how it will identify it, with a number on the screen, and it shows you where the clash is. And you can now carry on and add some more information to it, add some attachments, some pictures if you need to. And you can also see the history of that issue over time as it develops, and different people might contribute towards that. There we can also filter issues. So if there are many issues to filter out, you can filter that per person that it was assigned to. You can any one of those properties. Then with regards to the models themselves, it's quite interesting to see that you can note it's a grid of all the views, and it's easy then to see where there are a lot of clashes occurring. Clearly one can go in there and look at that. And then also on the main platform there, that of course is the assigned issues, and then the closed issues. All right, so the not an issue that we created, that is then one of these. All right, so that's where we said that the panes or the panels of the curtain wall are not an issue, because we know when we fix the mullions that it's going to automatically fix the panels. So we can also, once we've cleared that and we created an issue out of it, then we can, again, just note, you can say it's not an issue. Alright, so it's just reinforcing the idea that even though you can't filter for a not an issue within the issues, you can though see them when you go to the main page. Over here, we're just going to fix this curtain wall quickly. We're going to show you what it looks like. We're isolating the categories so we can see the curtain wall, the mullions, and the panes, and there we can see them. Alright, so they've been fixed with a column, so they shouldn't be clashing with a column anymore. Of course, it's just a conceptual design at the moment. There are no detailed drawings available for this yet. Once we've published the coordination model again, all right, well, first of all, we publish the component model and then the coordination model. We publish those views as well. Then the clash detection will update, and the issues itself, they will also then have to be looked at and managed. So we would typically want to close issues because they'll disappear from the issue list, and then we know that issue is over and done with. All right, so we have to publish both the component models that we've changed as well as the container model so that the views may update within the coordination space. Back in the coordination space, just wait for it to update. There we go. We're going to have a look at our views. We've defined these views before, so now it's relatively automatic. We've got our architectural and our structural view. Let's make sure we're in the correct coordination space. There we go. And there they are. Alright, so we open that view that we've defined before, and automatically now it's going to update with the latest version of the model, and we can see this if we open one of the issues. We go to our issues, we select one of the issues, and then we're going to see what is the current status of that. And you can see there's no interference that can be picked up there. So we're pretty confident that this is now resolved, and we can change the status of the issue to being closed. Right, so that's no longer an issue. It's done. And that's one less problem for the project manager to be concerned with. There are the closed issues. Another interesting thing is that when you open BIM 360 in the morning, it might be a good idea, just go to the home page. Because on the home page, you're going to see a summary of everything that's happened. In the meantime, of course, it's one source of the truth. So what we're looking at over here is all the issues that were created in different parts of the project that we have to pay attention to. In this case, we can see that it's a coordination issue, and we can then browse there as well as some other information depending on what packages we've got or what modules we've subscribed to. We will have various different issues assigned to us: project issues, document issues, coordination issues. They're all available within BIM 360 depending on which modules you have subscribed to. Right. Now you can just see that following one of these issues you can get to some idea of what you are looking at. There's even a document that you can browse to. You can add attachments, pictures if you want, activity, or anything that you really want to. These issues are meant as a communication and a record of what happened over time when this issue was fixed, when it was first raised. And there we can see in the model what it would look like. It opens the view, and it highlights that issue for us. Right. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Until next time.